We're going there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rico, you ready? We ready? We're gonna roll.
It's not Humphrey Bogart, right?
All right, y'all. Closing us out today is a man with over a decade of regulated cannabis technology and data experience under his belt, and he always stays on his grind and is the man behind a athlete-focused lifestyle brand with the same damn name. Grind, that is. Coming to the stage to close us out is no other than not so ho-hum, Sohum Shah.
Thank you very much for that intro, Rico. That was a little bit better than Jason's.
Stop it. Stop it.
All right. Well, today we are going to take it out to Ohio, where I just spent the weekend at a cousin's engagement party. I didn't, unfortunately, get to check out any dispensaries. It was a pretty hectic trip, so I'm disappointed about that. But I did happen to find a forgotten bag of weed in my suit, so I had something to smoke on at least.
Old Colorado old weed? That must have been extra dry.
Old. It's 2 months old from Colorado.
It must have been
extra
extra dry, bro.
It was fine. It was better than nothing. And actually, it was. I forgot about it, and I went up to my room to get my suit ready, and I'm like, why does my whole room smell like weed right now? And suitcase is empty, so I start looking through the suit pockets, and sure enough, I had an eighth sitting in there. So, thank you, Pat Sohum, for that. I appreciate you. But let's talk about the first 2 weeks of adult use sales in Ohio. Voters approved legalizing recreational sales last November in the state. After extensive debate, the state finally began issuing dual-use certificates to businesses this month to sell both medical and adult-use cannabis. From August 6th through the 17th, recreational marijuana sales exceeded $22 million. So that means that so far, Ohio sales of rec marijuana are tracking ahead of sales during the first few weeks of legalization in Michigan in 2019 and Illinois in 2020. Medical sales totaled about $16 million during that same period from October 6th through the 17th, according to the Ohio Department of Commerce Division of Cannabis Control. The roughly $38.5 million in combined sales is more than double the $18 million recorded during the same period last year. Before rec sales began, Ohio dispensaries averaged about $12,700 per day in medical marijuana sales, according to Headset, a firm that tracks cannabis sales across the country. During the first 3 days of recreational sales, dispensaries were averaging $27,300 daily, an increase of 114%. Both foot traffic and net sales more than doubled on the first day of recreational sales compared to the average day last year, a representative for Curaleaf, which has a location in Cuyahoga Falls, said in a statement. AYR Wellness, which has locations in Dayton, Woodmere, and Goshen, said rec sales now make up 2/3 of the company's sales in the state. So props to Ohio. Welcome to the Adult Use Sales Club. That was covered by Troy Smith from Axios Cleveland. So thanks to him and Headset for providing some numbers. But I'd love to throw it back to the team and hear what y'all think about the Ohio market. This is Sohum with High at 9 News.
Interesting. Interesting. I mean, they have been doing some numbers. They have been doing some numbers. You can't take that away from them. That just means that Ohio is an amazing market, because I'm hearing that the trap numbers are up too, and the legal market numbers are up in Ohio.
Well, if you look at it, you see a lot of alcohol consumption in places where there's not a lot to do. And my kid's dad's family is from Delphus, Ohio. It's a fucking cow town. It's a cow town, yeah.
Delphus.
And, if the Buckeyes aren't playing, I don't think there's a whole lot kicking off in Ohio unless you're headed out to the strip club or something. So I think, I'm not surprised that they're like, yes, please, God, let us get high.
Especially after that big Michigan beat, Rico.
Well, yeah, it was crazy.
I'm so glad you stole that moment from him. Good job, Jason.
You know what? I actually, I would credit the Sky High or High as a Kite Ohio sales to their dissatisfaction with this VP candidate that they produced.
They just need to cope with having that guy represent their state on a national stage.
Oh man,
there is cope in dope.
Oh boy.
If you're from Ohio, there's 2 things you could do with a couch. One of them is sit on it and smoke a joint.
Hey.
Couch condom.
What's the other one, Sohum?
I'll let you go on. I'll let you go on Twitter and do some research. You can just look up JD Vance has a really nice couch in his place. I encourage you to Google JD Vance couch to find out more information.
And I encourage you to ask your grandmother how to properly protect said couch.
With a couch condom.
Couch condoms. There you go.
Is that why back in the days everyone used to put plastic on their couches?